Um, all right, we are going to start with questions for Brittney. We will go over to Sue Favor with Women's Hoop World.
Say that again.
Hey, hi, Britt. How are you?
Hey.
Good to see you. Just wanted to start out by just seeing, I know you've only had maybe 1 or 2 practices, but can you tell us maybe a little bit how you see your role shaping up on this team, and what are some of maybe the challenges and the good things that you've noticed from the first 2 days, and what the chemistry is starting to shape up as?
I mean, the first thing that pops to my head is culture. You know, this is a team of culture, and I just know that I guess one of the challenging things is just being consistent. That's something that I've always had a little struggle with, but just being consistent and holding myself accountable. I see that we hold each other accountable in practice. If we do a rep and it's not good enough, you know, we'll do it over. We'll end on a better rep. And for my role, I mean, just coming in, being that two-way player for them, you know, guarding the 3 position or whatever position they want me to guard, making sure I get out in transition, making sure that, you know, I'm being athletic on defense and using my wingspan, using my length, and just you know, having fun, bringing that personality and that energy to the team off the court. So I think that's my role, and I'm fitting right in.
Over to Megan Hines with the Swab Report.
Hi, Brittney. What's been one tip of advice that you've gotten from a teammate or coach so far in practices?
Don't be afraid to make a mistake. I think, you know, that's just something that was unspoken, but it felt good to know, you know, if you mess up, they're very encouraging, you know, that not a second goes by where you don't think that somebody is like on your side, or when you do something, they're just like, just next play, like, you got it, come on, like, this is practice, this is what we're here for. So it's been really good to, you know, not have that type of, you know, look over your shoulder, like if I mess up, is, you know, something's gonna, you know, be wrong, but more so encouraging to know they have your back.
Miriam Swanson with the LA Daily News.
Hey, Brittney. Welcome to Orlando, or to Florida, I guess, from here. So I wanted to ask you about the situation in Atlanta with Kelly Loeffler, and kind of wondered what you were feeling about all that this week, kind of seeing it go down from here.
I mean, I just think it's an example of Are we good?
Yeah, just start over with your answer for this one.
Yeah, I was just saying, you know, that's just, and it's only thing I have to say about that is just an example of what we're fighting for right now when it comes to equality, and just, you know, fighting for, you know, just, you know, our lives, and just knowing that everybody's matters, but, you know, it can't start to matter until Black Lives Matter. So that's my piece on it. It's just another example of today where we just have to, you know, keep fighting and figuring it out.
Holly Rowe, ESPN.
Hey, I wanted to follow up. Coach Fisher said that you guys were able to finally have like a team meeting and be face to face instead of these Zoom calls. We're super jealous, first of all, but just wondered what it was like to have energy and teammates, and just take us in that meeting with you and what that was like.
I mean, for me, you know, I'm a newbie, so I'm still trying to, you know, just, you know, not figure everybody out, but just figure out where I fit in. You know, the personalities are here. Some are quiet, some are not, but just sitting in that room, it's not that different. I mean, we're there, but you always have to like keep in mind that you got to do the whole social distancing. So even when you want to like hug or dap up somebody, you know, that's the awkward part. But other than that, just seeing each other and just enjoying each other's company, not being secluded, and, you know, being together, it's been dope. And, you know, the message hits different when you're in front and everybody's, you know, paying attention to that one person talking. So it's been pretty cool.
Sorry, John W. Davis with Winsider. Go ahead.
Hey, Brittney, how's it going?
What's going on?
Good. All right. So I wanted to ask you, you seem like you've been having fun. What are some of the things that you have been doing to have fun? We've just seen little snippets, but is there anything else what can you share with us about what you've been doing to entertain yourself? Because, I mean, there's only so much basketball you can play.
I mean, shout out to our media representative, Zofia. She catches me dancing during practice a lot. So, I mean, you know, this attention span, sometimes it gets a little short, but I try to make sure I keep myself awake and alert, bust a little move or, a joke here or two, but really just bringing that energy. When it's time to focus, it's time to focus. When it's time to have fun, we have fun. And for me, that's either dancing or laughing, or honestly, I just don't say anything. I just really just look around and I'll make a face, and then that'll just tell it all. And I'll just go about my business.
Cameron Buford, what's good in sports?
Hey, Brittany, how's it going?
Hello.
Welcome to the Sparks.
Thank you.
I got to, being new to the squad, you kind of touched on it a moment ago. How difficult is it during this quarantine time, or the Wubble, if you will, to develop that chemistry and develop that camaraderie with your teammates?
It was definitely a little awkward at first. I was very nervous. I will admit, the first Zoom call that we had, all we had to do was, say our name, and then, like where we're from, that little, welcoming icebreaker. And I was petrified. My hands were sweating. Mind you, I done played against or played with on the USA team with many of these females. But to be on a team with them and not be an opponent, and be a part of, the Sparks now, it was just one of those things where I'm still trying to believe that I'm here. But it's like a good try. It's not like a bad, like a disbelief. Like I feel that I belong here. It's just, like it's that time. So it was a little awkward, but now I'm comfortable. I'm still trying to find my stride in it. I mean, it's training camp. We're all trying to find our chemistry, so it's just been that for me.
Christina Williams, Girls Talk Sports.
Hey, Brittany. I just want to follow up on John's question. A lot of players this week have been making YouTube channels and putting out creative content to give us an inside look at the Wubble. Do you plan on doing anything like that since you have such a big personality?
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm as outgoing and as open as I am, I'm also very private. So, it's just one of those things where social media is somewhere where I use for like my platform, but making YouTube channels and all that is consistency with filming myself. And I don't really know if I'm really the film myself type of person. So I will leave that to Zoe, but I'll definitely give you guys content. I just won't be filming it.
Sorry, last question for the evening. We'll go with Stacey Pates.
Hey, Slim. When you put that shirt on this morning, I know that you had a mission to wear it because that is something very important. I'm waiting for mine to arrive in the mail. I ordered mine. I love that statement. Talk about playing this season. I know you always play with a purpose. Mm-hmm. How much bigger is that purpose this season?
Oh, it's huge. I have to admit, with everything going on, I had to really sit down and really educate myself and really, not be outside just because it's not happening to me, because it could very much been, like my brother, or it can be a family member affected by anything going on, not just with killings, but just with the climate right now with COVID, or a family member catching it. It's just one of those things where you just have to keep in mind that, it's bigger than you. It's outside of us. Let's step outside ourselves. And a huge thing that I'm big on is paying it forward. So, with our t-shirt, change has no off season. It's the same thing with paying it forward. Like, there's just not a chance in my mind where I don't want to take it to help somebody else and not, think about myself. So that's just one of the things that I'm really, really gonna keep in mind. That's why I like to wear this shirt.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. That's it for tonight's media availability.
All right.
Have a good evening.